Hi, Chris Lechner again. This is my second presentation for week 2. I'm going to be doing, we were told to choose another uh, problem from chapter 2, so I chose problem number 30, and it is regarding the Shapley-Shubik power of distribution. Now, the Shapley-Shubik power distribution has to deal with pivotal players. And pivotal players meaning in an equation or in a coalition, you have certain players and they are put in a consequential order, basically saying that, say, if you have 3 players, whoever joined first, that's player 1, second, player 2, third, player 3. Now, in this equation, we see that the quota is 8 up here. There it is. And the players are player 1, who's 7, player 2 is 6, player 3, who's 2. So it's asking for us to find the pivotal players for this equation. Now it says to write down all the sequential coalitions and each sequential coalition identify the pivotal player. So to do this, you make your coalitions over here and you take them as I showed here. Sorry, I'm a little off on this monitor. Player 1, you put them in order, player 1, player 2, player 3. Next one is player 1, player 3, player 2, and so on. And so you take your player 1, say in this first one, which is the number 7, and then the second player in this coalition is player 2, which is 6. Well, by adding 7 and 6, you already immediately come up with a number greater than the quota, which is 8. So you don't even need player number 3. So what they're saying here is by adding player 7 or player 1 to player 2, that makes player 2 the pivotal player off the bat. And then the next one you go is player 1, player 3, player 2, which it shows, once again, player 1 is 7, plus player 3, who is 2, and that gives you 9, which is over the quota. So basically saying 7, if you do 7 without 2, 2 is your pivotal player. And this is how it goes on. And you find all of the numbers here. And then over in this row, like I said, I've marked down who all the pivotal players were. And I underlined over here who the pivotal players were. So then you take, you put your players in order, and you add up how many times they were pivotal. And as you can see, you add up this column and see who and how many times they were pivotal. This added up to 6. So you take 6 to find your Shapley-Shubik power of distribution. You take 2 over 6, which gives you 0.333, which is 33.3%. And that makes all of these, since they all had two times that they were pivotal, that makes them equal. They all have the same amount of power and control in this equation. And that is the Shapley-Shubik power of distribution. Thanks.